for Etheridge Knight. And what do? I boil my tears in a twisted spoon and dance like an angel on the point of a needle. I sit counting syllables like Midas's goal from violent space. By showing us the terrible toll that prison takes and the harsh lurid lessons that prison taught, your poems gave us a window to your soul. And there were bars on that window, common steel bars that contained but could not obscure the beast pacing in its cage, the deep, dangerous, soft and low growl, the thunderous high-energy roar and bared teeth that announced the free-floating rage spawned by helplessness, hopelessness, and yes, intense, immobilizing fear. Your poetic lines, recurring memories, and flashbacks artfully crafted into words and figures by a tendency toward impulse violence, against severely restricted self-expression, against passive compliance to oppression. Your syntax carried the force of physical abuse. Your imagery, stark like naked inmates, stood up against their cell doors, provoked a kind of surprise, a recognition of having been tricked into glimpsing your vulnerability. You weren't such a hard ass. What kind of gangster could put into words the angst and profound despair for a lobotomized inmate, or the way one sadly, helplessly dies a little death each time his woman leaves his bed to walk the streets and work the johns, or the fuck everything and run in non-directional fear when that same woman or any woman leaves him for good? You gave me my many there but for the grace of God moments in poems that, when cut, did surely bleed, and I identified like most black men I know on either side of prison bars. What kind of gangster? A black postmodern anti-hero who flew over the prison walls of his verse.